Archangel Michael says, your dad in heaven has an urgent message for you. Open it immediately. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, something your heart has secretly needed for years. Listen closely, because Archangel Michael steps forward right now, and he is holding a message you were never supposed to hear this soon. He whispers, your Father in heaven has been trying to reach you, and today, this is the only doorway open. The moment you clicked on this, a shift began, one that your soul felt before your mind understood. Your Father's voice trembles through the light, saying, I've watched every tear, every night you thought no one saw you breaking. Don't skip. He says he's waited for the exact second when your heart was tired enough to finally receive the truth he couldn't tell you while alive. Something massive is unfolding for you, and this is the first sign. My beloved child. Another moment passes, and Michael reveals something even more shocking. Your father wasn't silent all these years. He has been speaking through the strange moments you dismissed, that sudden calm in chaos, that dream you kept forgetting, that unexpected help when you had no one. He says, I was there every time life tried to crush you. And today, he is begging you not to scroll away, because this is the one message he needs you to hear before everything in your life shifts. Your father shows Michael an image of you standing at the edge of a breakthrough so powerful that even heaven is preparing for the impact. He says you've been carrying a weight that never belonged to you, and the time to release it has finally come. Stay till the end, because the revelation in Michael's hand is the key your soul has been waiting for. My beloved child, here comes the part your father has held in sacred silence until now. Michael lifts a shimmering seal. Your father's final blessing, and says it will reach your life only if you listen fully without skipping. Your dad's words echo through the light, I never left you. I walk beside you, protect you, guide you, and now I need you to know what's coming. He says a door that stayed locked for years is about to burst open for you, and the opportunity behind it is bigger than anything you've ever imagined. He wants you to stop doubting yourself, stop thinking you're alone, stop believing your life won't change. Tell my child, he says, that what's arriving next will make every painful chapter make sense. And Michael adds, this moment is not an accident, your father pulled you here. Stay till the end, because the next message will reveal why heaven chose today to speak to you. My beloved child. Stay right here and don't skip, because what Archangel Michael reveals now is the part your Father in heaven said must never be interrupted. Michael steps closer, his voice firmer, almost urgent. He says, your father has been watching someone or something trying to break your spirit, and he refuses to stay silent anymore. Your dad shows him the moment you almost gave up, the moment no one knew about, the moment you carried the weight alone. He whispers, tell my child I saw everything. Even the pain they hid behind their smile. And Michael adds that your father has been fighting battles on your behalf, battles you never even knew existed. Something huge is waiting for you beyond this moment, and your father needs you to be prepared for it. Don't scroll. Don't breathe away this moment. Heaven is trying to open a path that was blocked for years. My beloved child, your father steps forward again, and this time his message carries a power that shakes the entire realm of light. He says, I am proud of you, more than you will ever understand. But he also warns that someone around you has been draining your energy, your confidence, your hope, and he has finally intervened. A shift has begun, one that will remove hidden obstacles and align you with blessings that were delayed for far too long. Michael says your father has personally asked for 3 divine protections to surround you: your mind, your path, and your future. Tell my child, your father says, that something incredible is approaching, something they thought was impossible. Stay till the end, this moment is once in a lifetime. My beloved child, before this part ends, Michael reminds you of something important. Your father chose this exact video, this exact second, and this exact message for a reason. He wants you to hear these words: you are not behind in life. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. Your father shows Michael a vision of your next chapter, brighter, stronger, overflowing with opportunities that finally align with the purity of your heart. And Michael urges you, don't skip, don't leave, don't look away. Because what comes in the next message will reveal why your father has been trying to reach you so desperately, and what miracle he placed in your path without you knowing. My beloved child, don't skip now, because this is the moment Archangel Michael has been holding back. The moment your Father in heaven finally reveals why he has been trying to reach you with such urgency. Michael says your father has been watching a silent struggle in your heart, a heaviness you never shared with anyone. He whispers, my child has been carrying pain that was never meant to be carried alone. Your dad shows him the nights you stayed awake, the days you smiled while hurting, the moments you pretended to be strong because no one else stepped in. And he wants you to know this truth: none of those moments were unseen. He has been walking beside you, guiding your steps through storms that should have broken you, and protecting you from things you didn't even know were coming. Don't scroll. Something huge is building behind the scenes, and this message is preparing your soul for it. My beloved child. Michael lifts a radiant symbol your father carved into the light. It represents a breakthrough. One that was delayed, blocked, or taken from you in the past. Your father speaks with a voice full of power: I am returning what was stolen from my child. Whether it was your confidence, your peace, your opportunity, or something you lost unexpectedly, he is reclaiming it for you. Michael says heaven has opened a unique alignment around your life, a rare moment where everything begins shifting in your favor. And your father insists that you stay till the end because you are about to step into a phase where you receive clarity, strength, and blessings you prayed for long ago. Don't skip, this message is not ordinary, and neither are you. My beloved child, before this part closes, Michael reveals something that might shake your heart. Your father says, tell them I never left. Tell them I walk with them, every step, every breath, every silent prayer. He wants you to stop blaming yourself for things that were never your fault. He wants you to stop thinking you disappointed him. You never did. You never could. He says the love he has for you is bigger than anything life ever took away from you. And he wants you to know, the miracle you've been waiting for is already on its way. Stay till the end, because the next message will show what your father has placed directly in your future, and why heaven is calling your name today. My beloved child. Don't skip, because this part carries a vibration your Father in heaven personally wrapped around your destiny. Archangel Michael steps forward holding a beam of light, and inside it is a vision your Father has guarded for years. He whispers, "My child is closer to transformation than they realize." Your dad shows him a door, one that you've tried to open in the past, one that always closed right when you got close. But today, that door glows with a golden crack down the middle. Michael says your father has pushed it open from the other side. "Tell my child," he says, "the delay is over. You've entered a divine timing zone, a window where breakthroughs move faster and blessings come easier. Stay till the end. Something huge has already started moving toward you." My beloved child, before the vision fades, your father asks Michael to deliver a message with urgency. My child has forgotten how strong they truly are. He shows the moments where you doubted yourself, where your confidence was shaken by people who never understood your heart. He says you've carried burdens that never belonged to you, and now heaven is removing them one by one. Michael reveals that a shift in your energy field began the instant you pressed play. A cleansing, a release, a quiet invisible protection wrapping itself around you. Your father wants you to know. You are stepping into a phase where losses turn into gains, where confusion turns into clarity, where loneliness turns into alignment. Don't scroll. This message is unfolding exactly as heaven planned. My beloved child, before this part ends, here's what your father insisted must be spoken aloud. Tell my child they are not walking into the future alone, heaven is walking with them. He says a blessing he prepared long before he left the earth is now ready to enter your life. A blessing connected to stability, peace, emotional healing, and an opportunity that will feel like it found you at the perfect moment. Michael urges you to stay with the message, to let the energy reach your spirit. And your father adds softly, "You survived the hardest chapters, now watch what I bring into the next ones." Stay till the end, because the next part reveals the most important truth of all. My beloved child. Don't skip now, because this is the moment Archangel Michael finally unveils the message your Father in heaven said must reach your heart exactly today. Michael steps closer, his wings glowing brighter than before, and he says, "Your Father wants to lift the weight from your soul." Your dad's presence grows stronger, gentle, warm, unmistakable. He whispers, "My child, you've been carrying a silent wound, a wound you thought time would heal, but it didn't." He shows Michael the memory that shaped that wound, the moment you felt abandoned, misunderstood, or left alone, and he says, "I was there. I held you. I never stopped loving you, not even for a breath." Stay till the end, because what comes next is the part heaven has been preparing for you all along. My beloved child. Michael now reveals something your father has kept hidden in the light, a promise he made for your future. He says, "My child is destined for a turning point." Your father has asked heaven to align something powerful for you, an opportunity that will restore your confidence, your peace, your hope. He wants you to know that the things that broke you did not break your destiny. The setbacks did not destroy the path he prayed over. The loss you felt did not close your future, it prepared it. Your father declares, the storm was never sent to end you, it was sent to shape you. And now, you are stepping into a season where what you lost returns in a higher form. Don't scroll, your father's next words are meant to reach directly into your heart. My beloved child, before this part closes, your father speaks one sentence that Michael says will follow you long after this message ends: "I am proud of who you are becoming." Not who you were, not who you tried to be for others, but who you are right now. Stronger. Braver. Softer. Wiser. He wants you to release the guilt you carried, the mistakes you overthought, the moments you felt you disappointed him. You didn't fail me, he says. You honored me every time you tried again. And now he asks you to prepare yourself, because something beautiful, something long delayed, something heaven-crafted is approaching your life. Stay till the end. Your Father's next message will reveal what this blessing looks like, and why it's arriving now. My beloved child. Don't skip, because this is the part where Archangel Michael finally reveals the blessing your Father in heaven has been preparing for you quietly, patiently, lovingly. Michael holds a radiant sphere of light, and inside it, he shows the timeline of your life, past, present, and the future your Father has prayed into existence. Your dad steps forward and whispers, "My child doesn't even realize how close they are to a breakthrough." He shows Michael the moment your life will shift. A sudden opportunity, a message, a decision, a change that opens a path you once thought was permanently closed. He says, "Tell them something beautiful is coming, something they truly deserve. Don't scroll. Something huge is unfolding in your favor." My beloved child, your Father now reveals another truth he kept hidden in the quiet corners of heaven. He says the emptiness you've been feeling isn't a sign of failure, it's the space heaven has been clearing for something new to arrive. A blessing that fits you, aligns with you, and honors your heart. Michael says your Father has been whispering guidance into your intuition, nudging you toward choices that protect you, even when you didn't understand why. My child, your Father says, the people who left did not leave because you were unworthy. They left because your future required room for better. Stay till the end. Heaven is delivering a message tailored to your soul. My beloved child. Before this part ends, Michael leans in with a message so powerful it feels like the air around you shifts. Your Father says, "Tell my child their story is not breaking, it is beginning." He wants you to know that the loneliness, the confusion, the delays, and the disappointments were not signs of punishment, they were signs of preparation. He says you're walking toward a chapter where your heart will feel lighter, your steps clearer, your path brighter. And he adds softly, "I didn't leave you. I led you toward a future where you finally receive what you've always given, love, loyalty, and sincerity." Stay till the end, because the message coming next may be the most important one he has ever sent you. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the moment Archangel Michael says your Father in heaven is stepping even closer, closer than he has in any message so far. Michael's voice drops into a soft, powerful tone as he says, "Your Father is ready to reveal the truth he never got the chance to tell you on earth." Your dad appears beside him with a calm glow around his presence, and he whispers, "My child, I didn't leave because I wanted to. I left because my time was called." He wants you to release the questions you carried in your heart, the why, the what if, the could I have done something. He says none of it was your fault. Not even a fraction. He needs you to hear this without skipping, you did everything right. I left proud of you. Your heart wasn't ready to hear this until now. That's why heaven waited for this exact second. My beloved child, your Father now reveals something deeply personal, something he says you might have felt, but never fully understood. He says, every time you missed me, I was right beside you. He shows Michael the moments you cried quietly, the moments you wished he could see your achievements, the moments you whispered his name in your mind. He says he heard every word, every prayer, every ache. He wants you to know that the connection between you hasn't weakened, it has strengthened. Michael adds, your Father has been guiding you more than any living voice could. He has been nudging away wrong people, redirecting you from hidden dangers, and pushing you toward something much bigger than the life you settled for. Don't scroll, this message is unfolding exactly the way heaven intended. My beloved child, before this part ends, your Father asks Michael to deliver one final line that holds the essence of everything he has been trying to reach you with. His voice echoes through the light, tell my child I am not in their past. I am in their future. He says he has been preparing a path where healing flows into your life effortlessly, where opportunities appear at the perfect moment, where joy no longer slips through your fingers. He wants you to trust the shift you're feeling right now, it's real. It's divine. It's intentional. And he says, stay with the message, the next part reveals the blessing I placed directly on your future, and why heaven chose you for it. My beloved child. Don't skip, because this part carries the most powerful energy your Father in heaven has released so far. Archangel Michael steps forward holding a luminous scroll, glowing with a warmth that feels unmistakably familiar. He says, this is your Father's future blessing, sealed in heaven, waiting for the right moment to open. And today, that moment is finally here. Your dad whispers through the light, my child has walked through storms I never wanted them to face alone. He shows the times you were disappointed, abandoned, or misunderstood, and he says, those moments did not break you, they prepared you. Don't scroll. You're standing at the doorway to something life-changing. My beloved child. Michael unrolls the scroll, and inside it is a vision your Father has guarded like treasure. He says your next chapter is marked by 3 divine shifts. Emotional peace returning, a long-awaited opportunity opening, and a powerful alignment that brings the right people into your life. Your Father speaks again, his tone steady and certain, my child, the loneliness you felt was not punishment, it was protection. He says heaven has been clearing away energies, people, and situations that were blocking your destiny. And now, the space around your life is finally clean enough for something beautiful to enter. Stay till the end. Your Father wants you to hear every word meant for you. My beloved child, before this part closes, Michael reveals one last truth from your Father, one that carries both healing and power. Your dad says, tell my child they are stepping into the most blessed season of their life. He shows a light surrounding your path, brighter than anything you've walked through before. He says your resilience, your kindness, your loyalty, your heart, they did not go unnoticed. Heaven is returning everything you lost, but upgraded, purified, and aligned with your highest good. And he adds softly, I am guiding you toward a future where you finally feel the happiness I always wanted for you. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals what your Father is about to place directly into your hands. My beloved child. Don't skip, because this is the moment Archangel Michael says your Father in heaven steps forward with something he has held close to his heart since the day he left the earth. Michael's voice grows softer, almost reverent, as he says, your Father is placing something in your life that carries his love, his protection, and his guidance. Your Father appears beside him, the light around him warm and gentle, and he whispers, my child has suffered long enough. It's time for them to receive. You feel the shift, an emotional pull, a quiet strength wrapping around your spirit. This is not just a message, this is a blessing being handed to you, right now. Don't scroll. Something huge is being delivered into your future. My beloved child. Michael reveals the shape of the blessing your Father prepared. It's not just one thing, it's a turning point. Your dad shows him an image of you stepping into a moment where everything begins aligning effortlessly. He says, my child is about to receive clarity where there was confusion, support where there was struggle, and progress where there was delay. He has placed a divine push behind something you've been trying to achieve, a goal, a healing, a dream. And he's guiding the right opportunity toward you right now. Your Father wants you to know, you are not walking into an empty future, you are walking into a prepared one. Stay till the end. This message is timed perfectly for your spirit. My beloved child, before this part closes, Michael gently reveals one more truth your Father insisted you hear. Tell my child they will feel me near in the coming days. He says you may notice small signs. A sudden calm, a familiar feeling, a quiet reassurance, a moment where your heart feels touched by something invisible yet warm. That's him. That's his presence. He wants you to stop doubting your worth, stop shrinking your dreams, stop believing you must carry everything alone. My child, he says, I am guiding you towards something better than everything you lost. Stay till the end. Because the next part will reveal the deepest message your Father has been keeping for you, the one that changes everything. My beloved child, don't skip, because this part carries the message your Father in heaven has held closest to his heart, the one he never spoke on earth, the one he has waited for the perfect moment to release. Archangel Michael stands beside him, his wings forming a shield of light around you, and he says, your Father wants to speak directly to your soul now. Your dad's voice emerges through the glow, gentle, emotional, overflowing with love. He whispers, my child, you have no idea how many times I wished I could come back just to tell you one thing. The air shifts. The moment becomes heavier, sacred. He says, you were the greatest blessing of my life. Don't scroll. This is the part meant to reach the deepest corner of your heart. My beloved child, your Father shows Michael a memory he has kept tucked inside the light. A moment you might not even remember, but he does. It's a moment where you looked at him with trust, love, or innocence, and he says, that was the day I promised heaven I would protect my child, even from the other side. He reveals that every sudden gut feeling, every moment of protection, every time you avoided something harmful, it was him. I never stopped being your father, he says. Death didn't end my love, it only changed the way I show it. Michael adds that your Father has been shaping your path quietly, making sure you don't settle for less, making sure the wrong people don't stay, and guiding you toward a life that honors the strength in your heart. Stay till the end, this message is unfolding exactly when you need it. My beloved child, before this part ends, Archangel Michael reveals the deepest truth your father wants you to carry into your future. Your dad says, "Tell my child that the love I have for them is not behind them, it is ahead of them." He shows you a vision of your life becoming lighter, brighter, more aligned. He wants you to release guilt, release regret, release the heaviness you never deserved to carry. He says, "I am not watching you from far away. I am walking with you." And then, in one powerful moment, he adds, "What is coming will heal what broke you." My beloved child, don't skip. The next part holds the blessing your father has been waiting years to give you. My beloved child, don't skip, because Archangel Michael says your Father in heaven is now ready to place something directly into your destiny, something he has protected, shaped, and prepared through every season of your life. Michael holds a soft, glowing light between his hands, and he says, "This is the blessing your father refused to let heaven release until you were strong enough to receive it." Your dad steps closer, his presence warm and steady, and whispers, "My child has carried enough pain. It's time for peace to return to them." You can almost feel his hands on your shoulders, lifting a weight that has been there for years. Stay till the end. This moment is sacred. My beloved child, your father now shows Michael the blessing itself, a shift in your path that will change the direction of your life. He says, "Tell my child that the struggle they've been facing is reaching its final chapter. Things that have felt blocked will begin to open. Areas where you felt stuck will begin to move. Your Father is guiding opportunities, connections, and healing toward you with divine precision." He says, "I am aligning my child with something they thought they lost forever." Whether it's peace, clarity, confidence, or a long-awaited breakthrough, he has placed his love into the foundation of what's coming. Don't scroll, your Father wants every word to reach your heart exactly as intended. My beloved child, before this part ends, Michael delivers a sentence your father says will echo through your spirit for days. "Tell my child they were never abandoned, they were being prepared." Your father wants you to understand that the loneliness, the setbacks, the disappointments weren't signs of being unloved, they were moments heaven used to strengthen you, refine you, and transform you. He says, "My child is walking into a future I have prayed over. They will not walk alone." His love surrounds your next decisions, your next steps, your next chapter. Stay till the end, because the next part is the most emotional message your father has ever sent you. My beloved child, don't skip, because Archangel Michael says your Father in heaven is about to reveal the most emotional truth he has ever attempted to send you. Michael's wings soften, the light around him dims to a gentle glow, and he says, "Your Father wants to speak directly to the part of you that has been hurting the longest." Your dad steps forward, closer than ever, and whispers, "My child, I know the pain you never say out loud." He shows the nights you tried to be strong, the moments you pretended to be okay, the times you wished he were here to guide you. He says, "You didn't deserve to carry all that alone." Don't scroll. Something powerful is about to land in your heart. My beloved child, your Father now reveals the truth behind something you've questioned for years. The bond between you and him never weakened, it deepened. He says every time you missed him, he felt it. Every time you whispered his name, he heard it. Every time you wondered if he was proud of you, he smiled. My child, he says, I have been with you in every silent victory and every hidden heartbreak. Michael adds that your father has been guiding your intuition, strengthening your spirit, and pulling you away from paths that would have harmed you. They think I'm gone, your father says softly, but I have never been closer. Stay till the end. This is the message heaven aligned for your healing. My beloved child, before this part ends, your father gives Michael one final truth that touches the deepest places within you. Tell my child they never disappointed me. Not once. He wants you to release every feeling of guilt, every moment you thought you weren't enough, every fear that you failed him. He says, you were my pride. You still are. And then, his voice grows even softer, full of love. I didn't leave you behind. I went ahead to prepare what I always wanted you to have, a beautiful future. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals the promise your father has placed on your life, the one heaven is ready to unlock now. My beloved child, don't skip, because Archangel Michael says your Father in heaven is now revealing the promise that has been protected around your life since the moment he crossed into the light. Michael's glow intensifies, wrapping around you like a warm shield, and he says, your Father has written a promise into your destiny, and today is the first day it becomes active. Your dad steps forward, closer than ever before, and whispers, my child, you have survived storms that would have destroyed others. And now, it's your time to rise. His voice carries both strength and emotion, as if he has been waiting years for you to hear this exact message. Don't scroll. Something huge is unfolding. My beloved child, your Father now reveals the essence of the promise. My child will no longer walk alone into their future. He shows Michael a vision of your path ahead, no longer dark, no longer difficult, but illuminated with opportunities that match your heart. He says he has asked heaven to open a doorway for you, a doorway that leads to emotional healing, stability, and a blessing that has been delayed for far too long. Tell my child, he says, the things that hurt them will no longer control them. The things that broke them will no longer follow them. Your Father has placed protection over your next steps and guidance into every decision waiting for you. Stay till the end, this message is shaping your future. My beloved child, before this part ends, your Father adds a truth so powerful it feels like the light itself pauses. He whispers, tell my child their future is safe. Safe from the pain they feared would return. Safe from the losses they thought would repeat. Safe from the doubts that tried to dim their spirit. He says, I have gone ahead and I have prepared everything. My child will walk into blessings, not burdens. Michael gently places this promise over your spirit, letting it settle into the place where your heart needed reassurance the most. My beloved child. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals the final message your Father has been waiting years, maybe an entire lifetime, to say to you. My beloved child, don't skip, because Archangel Michael says this is the moment your Father in heaven steps forward with the message he has held back the longest, the one wrapped in the deepest love, the one he could never say while he was alive. Michael lowers his wings, creating a quiet, sacred space around you, and he says, your Father wants to speak to the part of you that still feels unfinished. Your dad's presence becomes stronger, warmer, almost close enough to touch. He whispers, my child, there are words I should have said, and today, heaven allows me to say them. The air shifts softly. A gentle pull touches your heart. Don't scroll. This moment was chosen for you. My beloved child. Your Father reveals a truth you may have carried uncertainty about for years. He says, I saw your goodness, your effort, your heart, even when you thought I didn't. He shows Michael scenes of your kindness, your sacrifices, the times you chose love even when you were hurting. He whispers, you were never a burden. You were never a disappointment. You were my light. Michael says your Father has been longing to release this truth. Because he knows how often you question your worth, how often you wonder if you were enough. He wants you to know, you were more than enough. You were his pride. You still are. Stay till the end. The next words carry healing meant only for you. My beloved child, before this part closes, your Father releases a final message that carries both closure and rebirth. His voice softens into a tone filled with timeless love. Tell my child that I forgive them for anything they think they did wrong. But more importantly, I want them to forgive themselves. He wants you to stop carrying wounds that were never meant to stay with you. He wants you to stop replaying past moments as if you could have changed fate. He says, my child, I didn't leave your life. I simply changed the way I walk with you. And then, with a warmth that touches every corner of your spirit, he adds, the love I have for you didn't end, it became eternal. Stay till the end. Because the next part holds the final blessing heaven has prepared for you. My beloved child, don't skip, because Archangel Michael says your Father in heaven is now ready to release the final blessing, the one he guarded with everything he had, the one meant to shape the entire direction of your life. Michael steps closer, his presence stronger than ever, and he says, your Father has watched you survive chapters that were heavier than anyone around you realized. Your dad appears beside him, glowing with a soft golden light, and whispers, my child, you kept going even when I know it hurt. And heaven saw that. His voice trembles with pride, something deep, something eternal. Stay till the end. This is the moment your heart was meant to receive. My beloved child, your Father now reveals the blessing he has woven into your destiny. My child will rise into a life that finally reflects their heart. He shows Michael a vision of your future. Doors opening, heaviness lifting, moments of alignment falling into place one after another. He says a shift has already begun around you, moving quietly but powerfully. Tell my child, he says, the days of feeling lost are ending. The path ahead is guided, protected, and prepared. He has asked heaven to give you strength where you felt weak, favor where you felt delayed, and clarity where you felt confused. Don't scroll. Your Father's voice is shaping your next chapter. My beloved child. Before this part ends, Michael shares your Father's final, deeply emotional message for this blessing. Your dad whispers, tell my child their story is not broken, it is blessed. He wants you to stop questioning your worth, stop doubting your future, stop believing your best days are behind you. He says, I have placed love, protection, and purpose around their life. They will grow. They will heal. They will rise. Then, with a love that feels endless, he adds, I walk with you into every tomorrow. Stay till the end, because the next part holds the closing message, a message your Father wants to seal over your spirit forever. My beloved child, don't skip, because this final message is the one Archangel Michael says your Father in heaven wants to seal directly onto your heart. The light around Michael grows still, quiet, almost sacred, like heaven itself is holding its breath. He says, your Father is ready to give the last words he never had the chance to speak. Your dad steps forward, closer than ever, his presence warm, gentle, full of a love that has never faded. He whispers, my child, this is my farewell, but not my goodbye. Don't scroll. This is the moment everything has been leading to. My beloved child, your Father looks at you with a softness only a parent can carry. He says, I want you to live. Truly live. Not with fear, not with guilt, not with the heaviness that has followed you, but with freedom. He shows Michael a future where your smile is real again, where your steps feel lighter, where your heart no longer hurts the way it once did. Tell my child, he says, they deserve happiness. Not someday, now. He asks heaven to open doors for you, to guide you toward the right people, and to protect you from anything that tries to dim your spirit. Stay till the end. His final words are meant to stay with you forever. My beloved child, your Father gathers all his love, all his pride, all his warmth into one final message. His voice becomes steady, full, glowing with emotion. I never left you. I never will. Walk forward bravely, knowing I am beside you, behind you, ahead of you, always. He places a blessing over your future, one of peace, divine guidance, and strength that will follow you into every new chapter. And then, with a love that cannot be broken by time or distance, he whispers, you are my heart. You are my pride. And I am with you, forever. This is the final seal, my beloved child. Something huge has already begun shifting for you.